Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video is I'm gonna be doing a review on this play color eyeshadow right here by Etude House. Now the brand of this palette is Etude House, and specifically this palette is called Play Color Eye. So that's how the shade over there looks like. It got a mirror and a plastic packaging, and it has labels, but all of the labels, like names of the shades, are in Korean text. So this one right here, and at the back of the packaging, at the back of the palette, and here also it's all Korean text except direction and it's made in Korea. One pan is 1 gram, so one pan or one color is 1 gram, so you'll get 3 mattes and 7 shimmer shades. So that's it. And have I mentioned the price? Where did I purchase this? I've purchased this in Althea, Korea, and the links of Althea, Korea is in my description box. And and the price there is 26.40. I'm not really sure how much this costs if you're gonna purchase this in other distributor, but in Althea, Korea, it's 26.40. And guys, the service of Althea Korea is excellent, as when this palette came, it's broke. This one right here, this shade, I don't know the name of this shade, but it broke. It's broken when it arrived. So I messaged them and they responded very fast and concluded that they're gonna send me another palette. So basically, I got 2 palettes right here, but it's the same palette. It's a Play Color palette. It's just this other one is not broken at all. So I am so happy of the customer service. How about the performance of this palette? So yeah, if you want to know the performance of this one right here, then just keep on watching. I've already put on the necessary things that I have to put, like the foundation, concealer, and the baking. Now let's proceed to the eyes. So this would be my transition right here, and as you can see, if you can see, there are kickbacks. I only swipe my brush twice and I see a heavy kind of kickbacks right there. Now we will see if there will be any fallouts or nothing at all. So I'm seeing a good color payoff right here, and like I've said, there are kickbacks but fallout. So far it's doing great. So far so good. And you know, every time I encounter a brown shade, normally they are difficult to blend, but not this one. It glides the skin perfectly. So yeah, we're off to a good start. Now let's proceed to the next shade, which I'm not really sure. I don't know what look am I gonna be doing, but this shade right here is calling me. It looks so pretty. So this is one of the reason. This shade right here is one of the reason why I've purchased this palette right here. Pretty, right? So this doesn't have kickbacks, this shade that I am using right now, but it's difficult to blend as it is shimmery, and it doesn't feel creamy. It doesn't feel creamy at all, but it's not powdery at all. It's just super pressed, I think. And look at the swatch of that shade right there. It looks so pretty. It's just I'm seeing a little bit patchiness on the eye look, and I'm gonna swatch you the brown. This one brown, it feels so smooth, and look at the pigmentation of that. It looks so pretty. I like the brown so far, but this shade right here, the red, it's difficult to create a good look. I think you need to use, I suggest to use a flat brush, because it looks like this one is good as a top coater, but like a blending brush, you will really have a hard time. So what I am trying to say is, I guess the shade is better using with flat brush than the blending brush. Now I'm gonna swatch all of these shades right here so you would see how they look when they are swatched. So the first one is, this is the shade that is very, it's super soft, it's not pressed properly, so it broke. So that's the reason this is the one that got broken. So I got a replacement. That's the shade right there, and then followed by this one, and maybe I'm gonna swatch two at the same time. So this shade and the next one. So it looks a bit powdery. How about this one right here? Same. So I can see patchiness by just swatching it. And then my favorite, the brown. Oh, it's so smooth. Followed by this bronze right here. I would say this is the best shade so far. And then followed by this bronze right here. I'm not really seeing any patchiness at all, so that's why I said it's perfect. This shade right here is perfect to highlight your brow bones. And also I'm gonna swatch this orangey pink shade. They look so pretty. Okay, so this one right here, let me see. I'm seeing fallouts like glitters all over. How about the pink? It looks so pretty, but I'm seeing chunks of powders right there. Now let's proceed to this pink shade, which is like half matte and half glittery, and this one here. Okay, so that's how it looks right there. It looks patchy still, and the red that we use. And then the last shade that is perfect to highlight your brow bone is this one right here, and we'll see how it looks so pretty. So those are the swatches of these shades right here. Now I'm gonna proceed to finishing my eyes. I don't know what's next. So I have here my concealer. I'm gonna do a cut crease, which is I am not really into, but I'm gonna try it today. So I've got here my Smashbox concealer and then my angled flat brush, and I don't know what fits to this look. I think I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna use this broken pinkish shimmer shade right here. Okay, so I just pressed my flat brush so hard there and it's broken again. So there is something when it comes to the pressing of the shadow. It's not 100% pressed. And there you go. Is that right? There. So yeah, and then I'm gonna blend this. Um, I don't know, I'm not really liking this look. It's just I feel, or I will conclude that this palette is only good for not, it's not like a heavy duty, just it's like this is only good for like Korean style kind of makeup, wherein you just swipe the shade and then add a little bit of shade. But like American or Western kind of style look, this palette is not really, will not really give you a good service. Next, I don't know what's next. So that's how the look there looks like. Now I'm gonna blend this two different shades and I'm gonna blend it in the center or middle. I think I'm gonna use this, pink shade right here. Okay, so this shade that I use, the shades that I use on my inner corner to the center, this one, the broken one, I'm seeing a bit patchiness. And then the pink is, I don't know, because I am just stamping it and swiping it a little, so it works well so far. And yeah, it creates a good transition between the two shades, so that's good. And Yeah, this one right here again, back to the shade, the second shade that I use. I'm seeing like the longer you swipe your brush right there, and then the pigments are diminishing. Now I finished the rest of my eyes off cam. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of blush on using this NYX right here, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. I'll just add a little bit on the both side of my face because I look so pale there. I can see myself on screen and it looks so pale. I also added a little bit of I don't know if you could see that, if you could see it, but I have freckles on, so I added a little bit of freckles. And then for my nose, I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna use this white shimmer shade down there, right here, and then I'm gonna highlight my nose. So, and as well as my brow bone. I guess that's it. Now for my lips, I'm gonna use this brand right here, Beauty Creation, and this is in a shade Sweetheart. So this is what Sweetheart looks like, and I would say I picked up a good shade right there. And then yeah, I guess this completes the entire look. I'm not gonna add highlight on my brow bones, on my cheek cheekbone. I don't know. I don't want to add highlights there because I think this look is enough. This is the complete look, guys. I'm happy of the result, but even though I am happy of the result, I'm gonna give this eyeshadow as a rate of 4/10. So I have a list here. The first one is the price is 26.40. I've purchased it in Althea, but I don't know how much this product cost in another distributor, but I purchased it for 26.40, wherein that price, oh, you could already purchase a Huda Beauty palette. So like this is, it doesn't have a lot of shades, but I could create different looks, and this is pigmented and more on mattes than shimmers. I need more mattes than shimmers. And then the next one is it breaks fast. So I know that travel is really far, but it has a bubble wrap when it is sent, but still it broke. And then I press it hard down there. Still, when I brush using my brush on the eyeshadow, still it broke. So that's another minus. That's -2. -3, it doesn't have a good color payoff. So except the mattes. Mattes are great, but the shimmers, I am not happy. And then it doesn't, number 4 minus, it doesn't blend well. So especially the shimmers, I've tried the red and I've tried blending brush. I don't know what I said earlier, but overall I would say I don't see a good blendability of the shimmer shades. And if you keep the next, number 5, if you keep blending the shimmer shades, then the pigments is diminishing. It diminish, and that's the start of looking them very patchy. They look so patchy if you keep brushing, like blending. So yeah, and the glitters are floating around. So that's number 5. And how about the label? So I am so happy, especially if I am Korean, I will be happy because they put a lot of labels, like the names of the shades, like this one right here. And at the back too, there are labels if you misplace this one. And on the carton, it is also printed. But how about a non-Korean customer? So how are you gonna read the names of the shades if it is written. None of the labels are English text, so that's another minus. So that's 6 negative, that's -6 all in all, so that's why it's 4/10. So that's my rate, guys. And yeah, if you like this video, then please don't forget to click the like button, and don't hate me if you like this Etude palette right here, because in my case I don't like it. So yeah, please don't forget to click the like button, and see you on my next post. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.